Why is it like 2 inches tall, bro?
So we're at Target right now on our way to pick up some balloons. And before you ask, we're not doing that cringy ass pop the balloon in the white room shit. It's a mixture of the public interviews with the balloon popping IRL video. I think 20 would be good. I don't think 20 people are gonna get popped. Got weekend for a game. So going to love key. Y'all fans, freaky ass niggas, want to see me blow these up, but you'll never catch me lacking. No stretch. You know who I'm talking about.
Chef brother.
So today we're going around asking people to rate themselves and rate the person before them. What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
8.
Why do you give yourself an 8?
I don't know. My braces.
In terms of celebrities, what celebrity would you say is an 8?
The Weekend.
So you're about the same level as The Weeknd.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. And do you think others would agree with your 8?
I hope.
Okay, can you hold this for a second? We don't agree. We don't agree. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate this girl?
8.
What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
8.
Do you think others would agree?
Maybe.
Okay, and why do you give yourself an 8?
I got a haircut today.
Niggas get that fresh fade and think they stepping out as a new person, huh?
Yes, sir.
What would you rate this guy on a scale of 1 to 10?
I like a 4.
A 4? Would you let this guy take you out on a date?
No.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate yourself?
Like a 7.5.
Okay, what makes you a 7.5?
I think I have a good personality, and then I'm short. I like that I'm short. My face is like almost symmetrical.
Do you think others would agree?
I hope so.
What would you rate this girl on a scale of 1 to 10?
Probably like a 3.
Damn. Would you take this girl on a date?
Hell.
What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
I say about like a 7.5.
Okay, what makes you a 7.5?
I'm fit. I know how to dress. I'm over 6 foot. I'm chocolate, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I feel like I got all the bare minimum intangibles to be a little bit above average.
Okay, and do you think others would agree?
Yeah.
He can't hear you. You're on microphone. Keep it honest. He was honest.
Okay.
So rate this guy on a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay, I give him, I'll give him a 4, a 3, 4.
And would you let him take you out on a date?
No.
Go ahead, pop that balloon. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate yourself?
11.
1 to 10.
11
If I was,
number. I don't want to do that.
if I was average,
A 6.
what would you rate this girl on a scale of 1 to 10? And if you would take her out on a date, if the answer is no, you pop the balloon.
I give her a 6.5.
A 6.5. Okay, would you take her out on a date?
Yeah, why not?
You would?
Yeah, I definitely would.
Okay, let me keep the balloon in. What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
I do a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
Okay, why are you a 6?
I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I feel like I'm very average. I ain't too above average and none of that, but I just think I'm average, to be honest with
Okay, do you think others would agree?
you. Yeah.
So what would you rate him on a scale from 1 to 10?
Maybe a 4.
A 4, all right. Would you go on a date with him? All right, what would you rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10?
A 7.
Okay, what makes you a 7?
Look at me. I have a great personality and my face card never declines.
Okay, bet. And do you think others would agree?
I hope so.
What would you rate her?
I ain't gonna lie, she's like a 6, 5, 6.
Would you take her out on a date?
I ain't gonna lie, I probably smash. I don't know about date.
What would you rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'm probably like a 7.
And what makes you a 7?
Shit, I don't know. I'm that nigga.
You that nigga.
I'm that nigga.
Those are my pronouns. You gotta choose something else.
You feel me? What you mean your pronouns?
Hey.
In my shit too, nigga.
Do you think others would agree?
I don't know, probably.
Okay, what would you rate him first and foremost?
A 6.5.
Would you let him take you out on a date?
Maybe.
What would you rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10?
Oh gosh. Maybe a 7.
Okay, what makes you a 7?
You know, nobody's perfect, but I'm confident, so
Okay, and do you think others would agree?
yes.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate this girl?
A 6.
All right, would you take her out on a date?
Nah.
Why wouldn't you take her out on a date?
She is not my type.
What would you rate yourself?
8.5.
Why do you rate yourself at 8.5?
I think I'm pretty handsome looking. I don't know.
Do you think others would agree?
Yeah.
Rate this guy on a scale of 1 to 10.
Can I zoom in?
Be honest.
He got big lips. That's racist! 8,
An 8.
7.
And would you let him take you out on a date?
And depending on how he asked me and where we're going.
What would you rate yourself?
Oh my God, no! You're gonna take a picture of me.
I caught you in 4K.
No. Bye.
What would you rate yourself?
I want somebody to rate me.
It's gonna happen already.
Bye.
What would you rate her on a scale from 1 to 10?
Like a 2?
Like a 2, all right. Would you take her out on a date?
Nah.
All right, go ahead and pop that up.
You gotta look at her. That's why I won't take out on a date.
Yeah. What would you rate yourself?
I'm like a 3.5.
All right, modest. Yeah. All right, why you give yourself a 3.5?
Cause I'm a humble dude.
Do you think others would agree?
It depends on who you ask. Nah, they wouldn't agree.
What do you think they'll give you higher?
They'll give me like an 8, 9.
What would you rate this guy on a scale from 1 to 10?
1 to 10. Let me get a good look. Hold on. I would give him a solid 6.
Would you go on a date with him? Pop the balloon if not.
I'm gonna have to pop the balloon, to be honest.
Go ahead, pop it. What would you rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10?
I would say like a solid 7.
And why do you rate yourself a 7?
I don't know. I feel like I'm a little bit attractive, at least, like, you know, but I wouldn't like put myself all the way up there because, you know, you gotta stay humble.
Okay. And do you think others would agree with that rating?
Yeah.
What would you rate her on a scale from 1 to 10?
I give her a cool little 7.
You popped the balloon. Wouldn't take her out on a date, but if you would take her out on a date, don't pop the balloon. What would you do? Remember, you gave her a 7, so don't cap. You're not taking her out on a balloon.
I would.
On a date.
She cool, but on a date, crazy.
And why wouldn't you take her out on a date?
It's not for me.
Okay, what would you rate yourself?
I give myself an 8.5.
Okay, what makes you 8.5?
The height,
Yeah.
and I kind of look good, so I feel like that all add up.
Do you think others would agree?
I do.
You see that tall black guy right there, right?
Oh, I can't do this.
You can't rate him.
I can't. But thank you.
So I took a picture of this guy. I want you to rate him on a scale from 1 to 10. He's 6'6". Keep that in mind.
The height helps.
height
I
helps.
can't lie. I'll give him a 7.
Why do you give him a 7?
He's tall. He looks nice.
All right.
Maybe that's not like my go-to type. It would be like a 10, you know?
If you would turn him down if he asked you on a date, go ahead and pop that balloon.
Okay, the issue is I don't go off just looks. Like, personality matters, conversation matters, maturity level matters.
So let's say he's meeting all that criteria, and you're factoring in his looks. Would you go on a date with him?
Yeah,
What would you rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10?
probably like an 8.
Okay, why do you give yourself an 8?
I don't know. I'm a pretty humble person. I don't think anybody's perfect. I feel like that's a safe, like, I think I'm a pretty girl, but there's probably girls prettier, like a 10. You know what I mean? So
Okay, and do you think others would agree with that 8?
I guess it depends on who you ask.
All right, so I took this picture of this girl right here. What would you rate her on a scale from 1 to 10?
Okay. I rate her a 9, bro.
Would you go on a date with her?
Shit. I mean, yeah, I probably would.
You probably would.
Nah, it's not probably. It's definitely. What you mean?
What would you rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10?
I mean, I don't know, probably about 6, 7. Maybe if on a good day, maybe an 8.
And why do you give yourself a 6, 7, 8?
I'm not that tall, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm still a good guy. I got that personality that shines, man.
Do you think others would agree?
Maybe. I don't know.
Rate this guy on a scale from 1 to 10.
He's a good-looking guy, but he's not my type, so I would say 5.
Would you go on a date with that guy? Why wouldn't you go on a date with him?
He's just not my type, I would say, physically. I know people say that's shallow, but let's be real. Everybody is, like, in some level attracted to, like, physical aspects. But he looks like a really fun guy, and I definitely want to be friends with him.
Okay, and what's your ideal type?
I do like a darker skin tone of just any type. I do like bigger guys, not exactly muscular, just bigger.
What would you rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'd say like an 8. I'd say like a 9 because I'm like, I really like tried for tonight.
Okay, what makes you a 9?
I feel confident in myself. I think I look good, but I also know that there are some insanely beautiful women out there who deserve that 10.
Do you think others would agree with that 9?
I hope so. I hope so.
I hope so.
On a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rate her?
She's a 7. She's pretty.
7. Would you go on a date with her?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so it doesn't look like we gotta pop the balloon today. What would you rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10?
I mean, come on now. I'd give myself a 10. Nigga, please. But I'd understand if people would stoop to a 7. I'd get it.
Do you think others would agree with the 10?
I mean, I think there's plenty that would, but I also could see, I don't see myself as lower than a 7. I mean, come on. But I could see them disagreeing with me on the 10.
You rated yourself as a 10 and her a 7, so you would say that you're better looking than her?
Well, I mean, it's different. I'm a guy, so I'm gonna see it differently. Like, I'm into chicks, so she's pretty to me. I'm like, come on now.
He rated himself a 10. If you disagree, go ahead and pop one of those balloons.
Okay, let me see. Oh,
Would you go on a date with him?
no.
What would you rate him out of 10?
Like a 5.
I don't see myself as lower than a 7.
On a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rate yourself?
Oh, God. Like a 6? I don't know.
Like a 6?
Yeah.
Why do you rate yourself a 6?
Because based on how people have perceived me, it's a 6.
And do you think others would agree with that rating?
Yes.
I want you to rate her on a scale from 1 to 10.
I give her a 6.5.
And judging by that laugh, I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna give you this pen real quick. Pop the balloon if you wouldn't take her on a date. Damn. All right, why wouldn't you take her out on a date?
Not my type.
What's wrong with her? Why is she not your type?
She a little too small for me.
What would you rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10?
Like a 3.
All right, why you give yourself a 3?
You know, I'm not looking right tonight, you know what I mean? I just came out trying to vibe and, you know, I ain't really expect to be in a video.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rate the guy right there next to you?
Over there?
Yeah.
Which one?
The black guy.
An 8.
Would you let him take you out on a date?
Yeah.
All right, would you let me take you out on a date?
Yeah.
What would you rate me?
An 8.
She want me. She want me.
So me and him are the same. Bet. What would you rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10?
8.5.
Fuck no.
Fuck no, baby.
Fuck no. I think you give yourself a pretty fair rating. I'm gonna get your number real quick. Here we go. Go ahead, put your number in my phone for me.
I mean, I follow you. So.
You follow me.
I try to tell these niggas every video, and they just don't hear me when I tell them.
That's my phone. What's wrong with it?
It's really tiny. This must be the one for the hose. You need a bigger phone, man. There we go. I got it.
Everything's not small. Don't worry about that.
I got it.
Are you single or taken?
Single.
Single, okay. I agree with your rating of yourself, so I'm gonna go ahead and get your number real quick. Here we go. Here we go.
Why is it on the...
What's wrong with the phone?
Why is it like 2 inches tall?
This is an iPhone.
The iPhone 16?
Yeah, this is the new one. This is the new one. Here you go.
My fingers don't even...
Where we going on this first date?
Velvet taco.
I'm down.
Okay.
I bet.
Let that choose. She grown.
I think you're above a 6, so go ahead, put your phone number in this phone. Would you let me take you out on a date?
Yeah.
I bet.
Let the choose. If she look, she took, and she grown.
On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray.
Man, don't ask no weird fam.
What's going on with the fit right here?
I call it the chic drip.
Okay.
Because that's what the chicks wear out there. This clean, my